All right, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Living the Dream podcast. Today on the show, we have Jean Amor Ramoran, who is the
Yeah,
number. I butchered her last name a little bit, but she is the number one best-selling author on Amazon of The Beauty of Change. Jean, how you doing?
I'm doing great. Doing great.
Awesome.
Thanks
Awesome.
for having me here.
Yeah, no, of course. We're happy to have you on, and we're excited to hear more about your book, your dreams, your goals, and how we can help you out. So, if we could start with just hearing a little bit more about you and what you like to do for fun, that'd be great.
All right. So I'm a life coach and I've been through a lot of things, many difficult challenges in my life. And I grew up in the Philippines. And as a child, at 5 years old, I learned to hunt for food with my slingshot, hunting birds so I can eat.
Gotcha. Wow, that is wild. That's something not a lot of people learn at all.
Yeah, learn to survive.
Yeah, no, for sure. So, grew up in the Philippines. Now you're a life coach. What are some of the things you do for fun nowadays?
For fun, oh, a lot of things. I do a lot of kayaking, gardening, running, and just talking to people, helping people out with their issues.
I love that. I love that. Sounds good. So, do you have a garden like outside of your home that you tend to?
Yes, that was a must when I was looking for a house. Has to have a yard that I can garden, organic garden too.
I love that. Well, tell us a bit more about your motivation. What gets you up and keeps you going every day?
Oh, well, life is how you make it. So if you're gonna be here in a way, might as well have fun. It's like whatever I do, even if it's work related, like to um, get paid for doing something, I always make sure I'm having fun doing it because I feel bad for people that are working and just be there for the paychecks and they are miserable all day. So I always look for things so I can have fun. It's like we're working but yet playing.
Yeah, I love that. At what point in your life did you kind of have that switch where you're like, anything I do is going to be fun?
I think even when I was a child, I did that, and I used to get in trouble because I would do dishes and I would make the fork and the spoon like whistle, and it takes
Ah,
longer for me to finish.
yeah, for sure. I love that. So you've just always kind of been a person who looks for the fun in every activity that you're doing.
Yes, yes.
I love that. I love that. Well, tell us a bit more about your dreams and goals and vision for your life and your book.
Okay, my vision is to influence people that life is light and easy. It's like I know there's challenges. I've been through a lot of them. I've been through two divorces, and I experienced living in my car for over a month, and still went to work full time and wear my smile to work. And I gained the nickname the Miss Smiley and Miss Sunshine. But yeah, it's just I love inspiring people. Life is how you make it. So
Gotcha. Awesome. And so that's kind of like why you get up every day to be that, show people that life is light and easy. Do you have any bucket list items that you kind of have on your to-do list before you leave?
yes, I would like to impact many people and also to empower women that have been in the toxic relationship. And I would, it's like my biggest dream is to come here to America, and I manifested that, and I'm here since 1995, and now I'm shooting for having my own place in Fiji.
I love that. Awesome. Having her own place in Fiji. And for those of us who are maybe new to the phrase toxic relationship, what are some of the like signs that somebody's in a toxic relationship?
Yeah, when somebody is like controlling you, it's like, for example, you're gonna go to the store, and when you're there for over a couple hours, you get yelled at. And when people try to control you, like they own you, that's toxic, because every person is an individual. Even you're in relationship or you're married to somebody, you are still individual, and you have your own life, and you should live that life freely. With, yeah, you have to have the freedom to live your life, not live the other person's life.
I love that. I love that. And tell us how you kind of empower women who have been in a toxic relationship to A, get out of it, and B, change their life after they get out of it.
Yeah, get some help if it's hurting you or hurting your child. Make sure you get some help and talk to a lawyer. If you're in danger, like you're being hit or the person have a gun, make sure you call 911, and have friends to like help you if you could stay there for a few days until you have your own place. And also, after you get out of that relationship, get some help. Talk to people that can help you, or contact me. I can help you with leaving that toxic experience and move on and enjoy your life, because life is precious. You deserve your Everyone is a child of God, and everyone have that right to live happily and empowered.
Yeah,
So
absolutely. I love that. And for so a lot of people, and it's not just in toxic relationships, like a lot of people who have had negative experiences in their life will struggle to see the positive aspect of life. And they may even say that more bad things happen than good things happen. What would you say to that person?
if you focus on the bad things, you are calling for more. So make sure you help yourself to think, kind of like shift your thinking. If you can't go straight, for example, you want to be in a better relationship. If you keep going back to the bad experience, then you're calling out for more. Oh, I want more of that. So shift it. If you can't shift it to right away, to what I do is I play movie in my mind, like this is what I want, so I visualize it. If it's hard for you to do it, just be general, like think of something what you can appreciate in life now. It's like, yeah, I have this soft pillow, at least I have a blanket, I have this sheet. When I wake up, I'm like, oh, this sheet feels so good.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, think of the things that I can be. Even when I was living in my car, I'm like, oh, I think I at least I have this car, and I can still go around, I can still go to work. I go to work with a smile because I know I have a job that can help me pay my bills. So in simple things, even in just food, if you have, some people not have much to be thankful for, but I've been there. I've been there. I was hungry and had to go out with my slingshot to kill a bird so I can eat. And but everything, I'm thankful. Even with the sunshine, it's like when the sun is up, I'm thankful that sun is up.
Yeah.
It's another day. It's another blessing.
Yeah, absolutely. And so for you personally, because I mean, we're all human. So when those negative thoughts start to come to your mind, what do you do in your mind? Like, how do you refocus yourself?
I would say, okay, that's not gonna help me. So I would look at something, even like sometimes I see butterfly. I love flowers. So I look for something that I can appreciate and be thankful for. Sometimes if it's like I can't say anything, then I would be thankful for my hand. Oh, I love this hand. Oh, this hand helped me a lot. I love my body because it's been serving me all my life. Anything that you can be thankful for.
I love that. I love that so much. And it's really important to point out the fact that one of the first things you said was, oh, that's not going to serve me. So we got to be able to like catch our thoughts and be
Yeah.
aware of what we're thinking, because then we can switch it to something positive, something we're grateful for, and that'll change our
Yeah.
life. So,
And meditation helps a lot. I used to have a hard time shifting, but when I started meditating, then it helped me a lot too. If I started like a couple minutes a day because I couldn't sit still, and now I'm like addicted to it. That I'm like, oh, okay, I'm gonna meditate for just 5 minutes, and I'm like, oops, it was 30 minutes.
Yeah, absolutely. Tell us about meditation and how you do it, because I know a lot of people do it differently. So what do you do when you meditate?
Oh, I have so many different things. If I want to be creative, then I do the one nostril breathing, like you plug one nostril and you inhale, you exhale and inhale, and then switch back and forth, and you're focused on that. And then I would do that just like quiet. I call it blessed quietness. And I would just sit there quietly, and then I would do all my five senses, like feeling my clothes, feeling my body, and then hearing. I would, okay, what can I hear? I listen to something even far. Sometimes I would try to listen to something far away, and then visualize. I like to see something that it happened to me that it really excites me, make me happy, make me that it's inspiring. I would visualize that, and then smell something. It's like I have all different essential oil. I would put that on my hand before I start my meditation, and would like smell it. And so you're just kind of developing your senses, five senses, and also the taste. I would imagine what mango tastes like, or
Yeah.
and then just after that, I would be like think of what I can be thankful for, three things I'm thankful for, and then I would visualize what my vision, what is it that I really want in life in the future, and like get excited about it. I don't think about it as, oh, I don't have it, and I don't like stress out about it. I think about it as inspiring me. I'm like, oh, it wouldn't be nice if I have this place in Fiji with a waterfall. Like, and then I get myself into that. Like I'm in there.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
visualization that it makes me happy. It shifts my thinking and my mood.
No, I love that. I love that. And the meditation is what really allowed you to kind of be able to make those switches and hold that attention on your visualization.
Yes. And also at night, I have a different one that to just help me sleep. Like I condition my body and my mind to sleep, like good night sleep, and be ready for the next day, and rejuvenated for the morning.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, awesome. If there were one or two people that you could meet right now, and this could be a specific person or a type of person, and they would help you take the next step towards empowering more women that have been in a toxic relationship and showing people that life is light and easy, who would they be and how would they do it?
If what was that again?
Yeah, if you could meet one or two people right now that would help you with those dreams and goals,
Oh,
who would that person be and how would they do it?
would be Oprah Winfrey.
There we go. Oprah.
She's, she's the master of empowering people.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I love that. I love that.
Yes.
You know, so many people request to meet Oprah on this show. I feel like eventually I'm going to be able to get her attention because I'm like, hey, we have 100 people wanting to meet you.
Yeah, I've been putting her in my vortex. So
Yeah, awesome. I love that. Is there anybody else that you would like to meet, or is Oprah like?
sure. Tony Robbins. I've been taking a lot of his programs. So I've been taking classes through, like that's how I got my uh life coaching certification. And I I also been to the UPW, so Unleash the Power from Within. So
Oh yeah. So you got to see him speak on stage then.
no, I did the virtual, so I want to meet him in person.
Gotcha, gotcha,
Oh,
gotcha.
yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, Tony Robbins also a great guy. Has changed so many
Yeah.
lives.
Yeah, those people that really help a lot of people too. So
Yeah, yeah.
they're my mentors.
I feel that. I feel that. Well, what is the most important one or two things that everyday people can do? So you go to the store, you see somebody, think about how that person can help you with your dreams and goals.
Uh, just the people that I meet, how can they help me?
Yeah, yeah, like people listening to this podcast, people at the store, your neighbors? How could they help you?
Oh, they can help me by just being kind to other people, because I feel like I'm connected to everybody here in this planet. So whatever people, the kindness that they show to others is helping me too.
Mm, I love that. Well, awesome. Now we're going to jump into our thriving three. And the first question is, what's your favorite book, movie, or podcast? Pick one.
Oh, favorite movie
Yeah.
is that would be Mrs. Doubtfire, because that's so funny. Something that make me laugh.
Yeah, I love it. Mrs. Doubtfire. I know like it's a good movie, like that it's a popular one, but I can't remember if I've seen it or not.
Oh, it's so funny. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go rewatch it then, I guess.
Yeah.
And what is
That
one way you like to take care of yourself?
one way I take care of myself,
Mhm.
by eating healthy and getting my regular exercise. Like I do sit-ups every morning, 150 sit-ups before I hit the shower, do my stretches.
Gotcha. And what is one action step that you can take right now or continue to take if you're already doing it to keep empowering women and keep showing people that life is light and easy?
Just talking to them and showing them that they can also improve their lives, and just inspiring whoever I meet, like in social gathering or in the store. So just continue to just talking to people and bring out the best of them.
There we go. I love it. I love it. And I have a couple more questions for you. I want to ask about the importance of clarity. So you do a lot of visualization. Tell us how important it is to be able to clearly see what you want and clearly define what you want.
Oh, it is very important, because it's like if you don't have the clarity, then it's like you're shooting an arrow without a target. So you have to really have clarity of what you want and be specific what it is and why you want it.
And for those people who are lacking clarity out there, what can we do every day or to start getting that clarity?
Yeah, just make sure I have this book, The Beauty of Chains, and I have a step-by-step exercises here to really have your clarity, and also to how you can change your life for the better and use turn your pain into power and purpose. And if you want to have clarity as fast as you can, you just have to sit there, list what it is, and what's the first step that you can take, and reach out if you need help. There's a lot of people that would love to help. So
I love that. So ask yourself what the first step you can take is and reach out for help.
yes,
There we
and
go.
be clear of what it is that you want and why you want it.
I love it. I love it. Well, awesome. I have one last question for you, and it's going to require a bit of pretext. So you know how there are people on the planet that have a more of a fixed mindset. They're not willing to accept help, not willing to accept change. Sometimes they go their whole life like that and they die like that,
Uh-huh.
unfortunately. And then other times they'll change to more of a growth mindset, willing to accept help, willing to accept change. In your opinion, what is the catalyst that takes somebody from that fixed mindset to growth mindset and willing to accept help to willing, from not willing to accept help and change? What's the thing that makes
Well,
it happen?
it's because they had enough. They usually hit rock bottom, and sometimes they just get hear something that inspire them. So inspiration is very important for people to change, because if they're not inspired, it's not gonna happen.
I love that. And first thing that comes to my mind is, I can go to a Tony Robbins seminar and then I can
Mhm.
get inspired. But the week after that, it's going to be hard to still feel inspired. So, what tips do you have to keep people inspired after they get that first source of inspiration?
you have to have the momentum going. I still do prime myself every day, every morning. I prime myself. So you have to keep doing that, because if you go home and then you just sit and forget everything, then like he said, you have to prime yourself every day, because if it's the you have to stay in the beautiful state, not just go to his program and then go home and forget it. You have to, whatever you learn from his program, you have to keep doing it.
Yeah, absolutely. And so get those daily habits, which I'm sure is in your book. It talks about those step-by-step habits, some daily things we can do to prime ourselves, to keep being inspired, to keep pursuing that clarity, and to stay consistent in our lives.
Yeah, it's always a choice. So
always a choice. I love it. Well, awesome. Gene, is there anything else you want to chat about before we sign off?
well, I would like to thank everyone that are listening, and I would like to empower you to live the life that you deserve, because you deserve it.
There we go. There we go. Well, guys, you heard her. Live the life that you deserve. And if you were listening to this and you loved what Jean had to say, make sure to go pick up her book. The links to do it will be in the show notes. Pick up her book. Oh my gosh, that was bad. Pick up her book, share it with a couple friends, and get the message out there. If you are looking for life coaching, make sure to contact Jean, because she would love to do it. And you heard her on the podcast, guys. She is the perfect person to do it.
Awesome. Oh, thank you. That's just beautiful.
Yeah, no, of course. And as we always ask, if you're listening to this, send this to 1 to 3 people you know need to hear this message. Shoot us a 5-star review on iTunes, and we're out.